Okay, this is what we got going here. 1979 Gl1000 Honda Goldwing with typical carburetor issues. This one was leaking fuel after I, cleaned out the carbs and everything. And of course, I tapped on the bowls and it released one of the floats that was stuck open, let it go back up and seat. So, of course, I took them out and went back through them and did fine because I did not think to set the float adjustments. This time I set the float adjustments, and I don't want to have to go through these carburetors again, so I am bench testing these, and the way I'm doing that is very simple. I've got them set up here on my little makeshift workbench, and I have ran a fuel line to them, and to try to simulate the pump pressure, which is between 1 and 3 psi, what I've done is I siphoned fuel out of a gas can, which I set up at an elevation. It's level with my head there, so it's it's probably about almost 6 feet off the ground. So that would make it slightly higher in my head. So it's giving it pressure there alone. The next thing I did to try to simulate some pressure is I reduced it down. Now when I got that siphon going, it had enough pressure to spit fuel 7 feet over that way. So that's a lot of pressure. That's simulating, pump pressure, hopefully. Of course, I don't know exactly, but I'll show you here. We had a little bit of fuel leaking from this one here when I first started up. I tapped it and the leak went away. And we don't have a leak here on this one. We don't have a leak on this one. And we don't have a leak on this one. So it looks like my little job here worked, and these should be ready to pump back on the bike.